I was heading upstairs, I thought to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I love my wife so much. Mara was putting on the perfume I bought her for Christmas. I purposely buy it because it drives me crazy. I knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. She opens it. I hand her a glass of wine. I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 years. She toasts. To the best man in the best 10 years, the most beautiful wife ever had. We drink, we kiss, we toast again. To the loveliest skin on the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. She toasts. To the gentlest hands that ever stroked the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 years. We kiss, we drink, we toast. We kiss, we drink, we toast. By 7 o'clock, the bottle is finished. My wife, Myra, over there is slosh, and I'm completely toasted. And then I smell the perfume. The perfume I could never resist. I made love to her in that moment with as much passion and ardor as the night we were first meeting with. I tell you this not out of embarrassment, but out of a pride and joy for a love that lasts longer and grows stronger as each new day passes. We lay there naked, spent in each other's arms, completing our happiness. It's now 8 o'clock and it's grown dark outside. Suddenly, we heard a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. A strange young man comes in. He looks down at us with a knife in his hands. Myra screams. I jump up, I run for the gun in my drawer. Myra grabs a towel and shields herself. I come back in with the pistol in my hand, ready to save my wife's life. The young boy says in Spanish, Yo quiero ser de hablo enchilada. But I don't speak Spanish, and I've never seen Rosita's son Romero before. I didn't know that I was cut up the salad, and that he was asking if they should start dinner now. So I aim my gun at him. Myra pulls my arm, and the gun goes off in my ear. The young kid runs back down to his Rosita and says, Mamacita, me la que paso el hombre ay bato ay ay. Okay, bang bang. The crazy man took a shot at them. So they leave in a huff. Myra grabs a bathrobe and runs downstairs after them. Otherwise, we'll have no dinner. I run downstairs, or she tries to find, but they leave in a huff, and they leave in their Alfa Romeo. She goes, and so instead she goes and finds the dress she wore for Bonds for Israel. And while she was going down to the basement, she trips down the stairs because she couldn't find the light and passes out in the dark. I run downstairs after her, trying to look for her. And I notice that the basement door is open, so I lock it, not knowing that Myra's still down there. And then I run back upstairs to take some aspirin because the pain from my ear is killing me. But by mistake, I take 4 Valium instead because the blood in my fingers get in my eyes. So I hear the first party guests inside the house. I want to tell them to go look for Myra, but I couldn't talk all of a sudden because of the Valium. So I started to write a note. But the note looks like gibberish, and afraid that they might think it was a suicide note and that they'd call the police. But it'd be very bad to call the police because my friend Glenn Cooper was coming to this party and it'd be very bad for his campaign to get mixed up with this thing. So I flushed it down the toilet just as they walked in. They came yelling at me, what happened? What happened? And before I could tell them what happened, I passed out in bed. And that's the whole story. As sure as my name is Charlie Brown.
I buy it. I buy the whole thing. You know why I buy it? I buy it because I liked it. Didn't believe it, but sure liked it. I love my wife very much, and that's why I want to get home so early. Take care of that ear, Mr. Brock, and happy anniversary. Have a good night.
Where in the world did you come up with a story like that?
I made it up.
Of course you made it up, but when?
As I was telling it, sense by sense, word by word. I didn't know where the hell I was going, but I just kept on going.
You don't even speak Spanish.
I made up the Spanish too.
You turd. We all could have gone to jail for perjury.
I know, that was the ultimate challenge. It was the best damn time I ever had in my life.
I'm impressed, Lenny. I am sincerely and deeply impressed. You and I
mean Charlie and Myra.
Hold on a minute. Hello? Yes, Charlie. Are you up having some visitors? Great. We're all here and we're on our way. Charlie's going to tell us the entire story.
Hope it's shorter than Lenny's story. Can we go back later and get my crystals, honey?
I'll buy you 1,000 crystals, Angel.
Holly, let me out.
Who is it?
It's Myra. I'm in the basement.
Please, don't thank, no, seriously, don't thank us. Thank Mr. Pyabeski.